In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I am able to bend steel on the bridge of my nose. So this question comes from @ClydeNolet736, which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe is an up-and-coming strength performer. So they said, lifting a pony was in Sandow's act. I wonder if it was in an overhead fashion. This was in response to a video I created called How I Would Train to Lift a Horse, which was answering someone else's question. They said, I wonder if it was in an overhead fashion like a getup. If I'm also not mistaken, Clyde, I think, also trains with kettlebells. Am I right, Clyde? But they said, question, how do you train up to bending a bar on your nose? Is it more pain tolerance, or is there a way to systematically build up the strength in that odd area? Thank you for asking that, Clyde. Now, the very first time when I started doing this, it was under the direction of New Jersey's Superman, the late, great Greg Matonic. And what he told me is that this particular feat of strength is the essence of everything it means to be a steel-bending superhuman, right? Because it's mind over matter. So the very first time I attempted it, I was able to do it. And I remember saying to myself, I'm going to give this everything I've got no matter what. And that's kind of the key, is just knowing it is going to hurt like hell, but making peace with that fact and doing it anyways is the whole bit of mind over matter. Now, as far as systematically training it, I have done things in the past. I don't know if they work. It just felt like something I should probably be doing. And what I would do is I would simply take my hand and grab the bridge of my nose and push on it in various directions, right? That is what I would physically do. Now, there are other things that I would also do. So when you visualize performing an activity, there is actually electrical activity that goes to the motor units involved. And when I would sometimes meditate, I would visualize myself going through the feats. See, I don't practice that feat physically, but I do practice it mentally. And I would visualize myself performing the feat. I would visualize myself in front of an audience getting ready. And when I'm able to really focus, I can actually feel like a throbbing happen right here. And it's almost like the nose bone is reinforcing itself. And I've had other people come and touch my nose while I'm trying to intensely visualize that. And they said that they can feel something happening there. So what's actually happening, the mechanics of it, I'm not really sure. But I know that it helps because that is my finale feat. And I've done pretty well with it. But I hope that answers the question. If anybody else has any questions, drop it in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you with your very own custom video. But if you like this video, let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe to the channel. You can also catch the chronicles from my various performances across the country by doing so. And if you think anybody should see this, please share it with them. This YouTube thing isn't rocket science. And if you want to support the channel, do all the things that I just mentioned. And you can also pick up a copy of my book, available on Amazon, or our link is in the description below, although I don't think it's an active link. I think you have to copy and paste it. And you can also pick up some coffee from Good For You Coffee Club. That is coffee free from preservatives and pesticides and stuff like that. And if you do that, use the promo code MyPower10 to save 10% off of any order that you use that promo code for. But that is it for today. In the meantime, please stay happy, healthy, and strong. Eric Moss, over and out.